I always thought I want to become a magician. Now, growing up in a little village in Germany, like with 1,000 people, everybody says you're crazy. It's like saying you want to become a clown. I was never really planning to become an inventor, but one day a tire company called me and asked me, can you perform with a tire? Because we would like to sell our latest tire. Of course, I said yes, I can perform with anything. But then I had to figure this out. But whenever you're forced to do something different, your brain gets sparked and you create. And that's when my career really took off. I created many little things, but this floating table is the biggest of my inventions. I worked for 10,000 hours on this table, and it became a classic in magic. So I thought this is the right thing to do for this show.
Please welcome Illusionist. You must get asked to move all the time. I would love to have you. That is incredible. You invented that trick.
Yeah, about 25 years ago, I invented the floating table part, and then it took me another 23 years to come up with the last final bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's incredible because I feel like that's such an iconic trick, and that you invented it is very impressive.
You know, it took a long time, but you get inspired by other things and then you come up with ideas. I never planned to invent it, it just happened.
That's so cool. So every time you make a table vanish, do you have to then go, Get a new one? Make a new table? Or do you have, like, the next time you come on, you'll make it reappear?
Well, you know, that is the magic part about it.
You're not going to tell me your secrets, are you?
No.
All right, it's time to go to the boys. Penn, Teller.
Man, you got new stuff that we've never seen. I mean, we've known you for years, seen a lot of stuff that you've done. There's stuff here we haven't seen. And what I love about this act, you know, when a young person starts learning to play guitar, you know, and they play an E chord, they just play that E chord. You know, Springsteen taught about getting guitars playing E over and over again forever. And then you see someone who's on stage, who's a real guitar player who plays that E. It's a wonderful feeling because you see how sloppy and terrible yours is and how great it can be. I love that this is based on a simple trick that young magicians can do. And when they watch you do it, they will have no idea how it's done. It's just great. It's just great that it starts out going, oh, yeah, I know. And there's a lot of smug 14-year-olds watching this who then are shut up by this routine. Yeah, the candle, and that candle is so helpful to the routine. It's not just the table floating around. There's also the candle there. And the vanish at the end, we weren't expecting. So we had to scramble a little bit on that. We have an idea where it is, and I hate to even be cagey about this because it's so good and it's so based on stuff that some young people will know that I want them to be murdered by it. I want to be killed by it, so I don't want to give away anything even in code, but I think we know where that table went.
Okay.
Yeah, just to make sure, because we could be wrong on this, but just to make sure, let Teller whisper it. I just don't want anybody at home to hear this, because I want them to worry about it a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
So, they know how it's done.
They know how it's done, but I sure hoped I enchanted everybody here.
You sure did.
Thank you, guys.
We'll keep putting Penn and Teller to the test when we come back. Stick around.